Hey there, it's Mary Jo, and welcome to the 717 Twin Flame Portal. I'm here to do your Twin Flame reading. I've been waiting for weeks to do this reading, and Spirit's been telling me, not yet, not yet, not yet, yet, not yet. So they're ready. They are ready. So sitting out and having meditation this morning on my balcony. First of all, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, I'm Mary Jo, and yeah, come on in, have a seat. We'll see what comes out. So, the messages I got through this morning were relax into it and surrender. When I asked a little more clarity on the surrender, because I know what surrender means, but just thought I'd ask for a little more. It said, Spirit said, feel everything that comes. We also have the new moon in Cancer today, which is a very watery energy. We've got other things going on, nodal shifts, everything. But this twin flame portal is first and foremost always, always, always representative of two becoming one. It opens up the gateway for the Lionsgate portal in August on the 8th. Huge energetic shifts about to occur between now and around the 19th of August. We have the Galactic New Year on the 26th, I believe. Just so much energy, and this is a very important year because it's also a number 7 year. That just adds into the energy of action and victory and forward movement and spirituality and higher consciousness, and it's big energy, to say the least. And the universe is definitely playing up with that because we've got solar flares, geostorms, aurora borealis, sightings and everything. So just big emotional energy. Channel messages that came through with this were, you are receiving an emotional cleansing. Can you fully release what has transpired previously? You will be shown the truth of your answer, whether that's yes or no, by what presents itself to you energetically. So, for instance, if your answer is, I can't fully release my twin, then you're going to find opportunities, or you're going to be given opportunities where you're going to be asked to release your twin. You're also going to be asked to. I've got a lot of throat chakra stuff going on. If you watch my previous reading on today's energy, a lot of throat chakra stuff going on in there. Um, but even if your answer to the question, if you can fully release, is yes, you're gonna be shown opportunities to do so even more and even more, and on a higher level. Each time it's going to be a more of a release, and a full understanding of that surrender. Also, the question comes through is, where are you self-sabotaging? This all the energies playing into today's portal are showing us, where are you self-sabotaging, not just in regards to your other self, which is your twin soul, but in all areas of your existence, for it is all interwoven, Spirit said. Is there anything else? Yes. I did have a quick message, which is very odd for the Galactic Federation to be this short and sweet. It says, greetings, beloved souls. We come to you on this auspicious wave of frequency to celebrate your journey thus far and to express our deepest gratitude for the dedication to fulfilling your destiny. And that's all they wrote, and I'm surprised, because usually it's pages and pages and pages of a transmission. But this morning it was just that short and sweet message, plain and simple. Tapping into the divine masculine energy, and it said the divine masculine energy is sitting deep in emotions, missing the feminine. So this is in regards to the outer masculine. Thinking back on moments of of loving on his feminine, but knowing he can't show up in any of that energy, that same energy. He has shifted out of that old distorted energy, but wants to make sure he brings her the highest and best version of himself. Getting a little emotional there. Very sweet. And surely we can honor that. We can respect that. Yeah. Divine feminine energy. 2 words. I'm ready. Literally. That's all it was. I'm ready. So let's tap in. So I've been guided to do a little bit of a different reading. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's not so different. So I've got, for the divine masculine energy, the Archangel Power Tarot cards. For the feminine energy, the Angel Tarot cards. And for the connection energy between them, the Tarot of the Divine cards, which is a new deck for me, and I love it, and I can't wait to see what comes out. So we will get overall energy, 1 for the divine masculine, 1 for the divine feminine, and 1 for the connection with the Wisdom of Oracle deck. And I apologize for anything going on with my throat chakra. I know it's clearing, hence all the blue. Everything on my table is blue except for this deck here, which has the blue at the top, but it's just amazing. I mean, all the boxes, all the top of the cards, they're all blue. All blue. Well, except for this one. Sorry, but it does have the blue. Just interesting. All right. I'm taking those. What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to put them back. Let's shuffle a few more times, he says. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit, Highest Self. Strongest messages, overall message, please, for the divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy, and then the connection energy. Show me clearly. Divine masculine energy. Ooh, they're a little in their head about sitting deep in emotions. Yeah, they're heavy. You are heavily on their mind, knowing that it's time to take action, but they're questioning whether or not they're good enough yet. There's just a little bit of a debris of that left, because I remember a couple weeks ago the message that came in was that they were, being a little self-critical, questioning themselves, really sitting in that judgment energy, which is, we've all been there, So feminine energy, round and round. See what comes through with that. It's really similar energy. Never-ending story and round and round. It's just like, are they both sitting in that energy of, she says she's ready, but is she... I'm hearing the term checks and balances. I'm really not positive as to what that means, but it's like I'm seeing the divine feminine going down and checking, I've healed that. Is there anything left here? Oh, maybe a little bit. So we'll circle that one, and just going through and making a mental and a emotional checklist of where she is. Because she said in the past, I've said to the universe that I'm ready, and I was shown I wasn't ready. So she feels really ready this time. She wants to be the highest version of herself for the masculine as well, because she knows that when she supports him in being the highest version of himself. He is sitting in his feminine energy. still cleaning up where he didn't listen to his intuition in the past. Okay. Energy of the connection between them, please. Yeah. Soulmate card and the yin energy. This is about feeling, listening to your intuition, not taking action. It's also the energy of the Ace of Cups. Deep love, big love, big dedication. There's no going back now, I'm hearing. And the masculine knows that. Well, she knows that too, but I feel like he's sitting still a little bit in the judgment energy. All right. I was told not to look at the bottom of the deck. Let's get into it. Let's start with the divine masculine energy. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit, Higher Self. So we're going to do the mind, body, and soul. So we're going to do where is he in this mental space. We're going to do the same for the feminine. Where are they physically, and where are they spiritually? Mind, body, and soul. Body, thank you. Beautiful, and soul, please. We'll get clarifiers as well, most likely. I'm hearing the word contemplative when it comes to the soul space, where they are spiritually. They're contemplative. I'm drawing a blank as to what that word means. When I'm channeling, the human mind kind of goes out the window. Yeah, they're really thinking about things. They want to make sure they show up correct. Spiritually, where is the masculine energy, please? And yes, you could watch this as your inner masculine and inner feminine energy. But you know, I'm going to be reading for the outer masculine and outer feminine. Okay, spiritually, beautiful. Yeah, he's a little conflicted with the Five of Wands here, the Five of Gabrielle. Where is he in his mind space? Six of Pentacles, Six of Ariel. He's thinking about how he can balance his spirituality and his practicality. That came out in the reading for the new moon in reading too. He's learning how to be what is that word? Humanitarian? Is that coming out right? Not being so stingy with his time and his energy. He's learning to give to others and himself as well. Finding balance. Finding balance in the mind space as well, because this has all been heady, you know. We've been receiving a lot of downloads. And if you haven't been feeling a little bit like this at some point in your day, you know, a little, overwhelmed, a little, just overwhelmed. I mean, good for you, but it's a lot of energy we've been receiving. And, you know, remember, this is their feminine energy is fully awakened now, and this is new for them. Remember where you were, how you were in the beginning when you were finding the balance between your feminine and masculine energy. It was a trick. It didn't happen overnight. It took years. So they've been on this journey for a while. Yeah, she's sitting on a what is that, sand isle? One of those things that, I'm sorry, I just can't find the words today. Yeah, and it's go time. It's, this is this little thing in the middle of this sand dial. So it's kind of like, look at Daisy. He loves me not. So it says yes, no, love, yes, no, love, me. You know, it's he's gone back and forth with loving himself. I'm noticing the mirror here. Never noticed that before. That's a mirror. I don't know if you can see it sitting next to her. And there's a reflection of their higher self in there. It's been pretty it's this has been I'm sorry to say, but this has been a mind fuck for them. I remember what that was like. In their physical world, they're good. They're doing their work. Six of Wands here. They're successful. They're being recognized for how they've changed too. They're recognizing themselves how they've changed. We've got two sixes, balance, and that's beautiful. Where they are spiritually, they are on a journey. They're on a spiritual quest to find the best version of themselves. They're saying they're walking away from things that were very emotionally distorted, unbalanced, not for them. And they're moving. They made the decision to take this path, to move towards something that's more fulfilling, mind, body, and soul. Let's take a look at what this is. Let's get one on each, please, Spirit. Clarifier on the Six of Pentacles, Six of Ariel. Yep, decision. This is the Devil card. Get another 6. 1 plus 5. So 6, 6, 6. So since last June of 2022, they have been on this journey of self-discovery. They have been on this journey of finding where they felt bound to things, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and they have broken themselves free. They've broken themselves free from everything that's held them back in the mind space. And this is, mental beliefs, how they talk to themselves, how they talk to others, what they thought of themselves and others, what they thought of themselves and this connection, how they thought about the feminine, how they thought about their role in this situation. So they've made some really heavy decisions to get out of all of that was in the past. Six of Gabrielle has the Eight of Michael, the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Like, riding right out of this. Riding right out of this stagnancy. They're not trapped. They can see now. They can see their distortions now. Whew, yeah, the mind space just feels like it went. Whew. They freed themselves. That's huge. We've got 2 cards here about breaking out of cages. We've got the Eight of Cups here about walking away from what's not serving them. They made the choice to change their life. That's huge. Tell me more about this Eight of Raphael, please. They knew something better was for them. Yeah, they knew that. They are on a new journey. And right now, this is a judgment card. They are sitting in this judgment zone. That's okay. They'll get through it, and you know they will because you've gotten through it. They are really taking a good look at themselves. They don't want to show up like the old selves. They're ready to start a whole new life. They know that they've got a purpose here. That's huge. I mean, come on. That's huge. It's beautiful. Beautiful. They've put in the time. They've put in the work. They're exhausted mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But they're ready. Yeah. They're ready. Oh, I saw it. I got to take it. They're ready to put in the effort. Where'd this go? They're ready to work on things with the divine feminine in the physical realm. They're ready for peace of mind. This is temperance, releasing the past. No, this is the death card in this deck, releasing the past. They're ready to work. Look at this, 2 pentacle cards here. This is about bringing it into the physical. Coming in fully transformed. This is what the divine feminine doesn't see, that they're coming in fully transformed, ready to work on whatever this mission is between the two of them. Love that. Ooh, palms are itching. Palm is itching. All right, let's take a look at the divine feminine and see if there's any mirroring going on here. I'd be surprised if there isn't. This is going to be a little bit longer video. I'm sure you already know that. Divine feminine. Checking in on herself, making sure that she is fully ready. And she is. She's done the work. She's done the healing. She's raised her vibration. Divine feminine. Where is she in the mind, body, soul? Where is she in the mind space? These cards feel really sticky. They are old. Let's give it that. They are old. It's one of my first angel decks. Tarot deck, at least. Alright. I'm being guided to cleanse them in some sage for a sec, real quick. If my fan is going to let me like this. Thank you. So about that. Asking the sage to clear the past energies from other readings. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, divine feminine. You ready? She says yes. I'm ready. Just like what she said. I'm ready. Mind, body, and soul. Oh, they feel much better. Alright, mind, body, and soul. Mind, Knight of Water, 2 of Air. Ooh, she's in her feels, in her headspace. It's funny to say it that way, but there is a little bit of a wondering whether or not her masculine is going to follow through. So she's clearing up any doubt. You know, she's ready. Where she was unable to make a decision before with the 2 of Swords, she's now open. This has been, she's saying, opening up the mind space has been the hardest part. She thought it was opening up the heart space, but it was opening up the mind space to be ready to allow this new emotional adventure in. Yeah, she says, I'm clearing up some last debris, clearing up some last debris of the ego. Good for you. Where are you in your physical world, please? All right. Got a lot to say. Come on. Show us clearly, please. Show me clearly. Right. Thank you. Well, she does have a lot to say. Got two coming out again. Where she is in her physical space, she's good. She's solid, she says. Sun and Ace of Pentacles. She's solid. She's taken the last 18 months when Taurus and Scorpio were the North Node and South Node, and she's taken charge of her world, taken charge of her finances, taken charge of her own security, so she can be open to receive the blessings from the universe. She's good. She's ready. She's happy. Oh, I love that. She's saying, I'm not in a position where I need my masculine to come forward. I'm in a position where I want my masculine to come forward. I'm good on my own. I don't need him to take care of me. Not in the old sense. She knows that her inner masculine is what will take care of her, what will bring her security, the balance between the masculine and feminine within. She's good. She's saying, I'm good. I'm good. She's going. It's like she feels like she needs to convince me. I'm good. She said, it's just getting my mind clear and open to receive. Okay. All right. Where is she spiritually? Like she's really coming through with a lot of Emperor energy for me. You know, ready to just to go for it, even though we don't have any cards here that say that. I mean, two again. Wow. We've got the 11 card coming out for where is she spiritually? Page of Swords, Page of Air, Strength card. Okay, yeah. So she's saying again, this is where I'm clearing up any of the harsh, mental mind, um, the thoughts and things. She's seeing how far she's come and what needs to be cleaned up. She's seeing how strong she's become. She's seeing the inner demons that she has slayed, and she's curious about moving forward. Ah, yeah. I got it. Okay, so in the mind space with the Two of Air and the Knight of Cups, this isn't really as much about where she's clearing up. She's clearing up a very little bit of a doubt within her, you know, her outer masculine coming forward, but she knows he's coming forward. This is about clearing up her she just keeps saying that mind space was the hardest space to open. You know, we may have thought that it was open and that we need to keep healing the heart because of the past hurt and everything. But it's what we tell ourselves. Yeah, same thing. What have I been telling myself about this situation? What have I been telling myself about my masculine? What have I been telling myself about union? What have I been telling myself um, about who I am to my masculine and who I am to myself? You know, with the Aries and Libra North Node and South Node axes beginning today, that's all about discovering who we are in connections with others, but also connection with ourself. And spiritually, she's discovered a lot about herself. She's discovered she's a lot stronger than she ever thought she could, you know, could have imagined. She's discovered that she can build a firm foundation for herself using the gifts from the universe and working with that energy and not needing to wait for someone else to do it for her, to do it for her. She's discovered that her heart is open and ready to receive. Did we have, okay, you want to see the mirroring? Nine of Wands on both decks. Nine of Fire in this deck, Nine of Gabrielle in this deck, both on the bottom of the deck. Let's take a look. Yeah, so she's discovered a lot about herself. Did he have, just curious. No. Okay. So that's really where the mirroring kind of, what I'm getting is she will be asked to really balance out the masculine energy right now, because her inner masculine energy, because she has been in such a masculine energy in the last, you know, couple years, that now with the feminine energy coming in and finding balance, it is about opening herself up again to receiving the masculine, the outer masculine, and making sure that she is the highest, best version of herself. And she's been doing this all along, she's saying, and it has been quite a journey. And, you know, there have been times she's been pretty tired, but she's ready to move forward with her new, from her new elevation, from her new frequency. Trying to think of, is there, I'm not going to get any clarifiers for her because she got 2 out for each position. I want to keep the energies as balanced as I can here. Let's take a look at where the union energy is between the two. Can you tell us about the union energy, please? Divine Mother, Divine Father. Oh, I love the feel of these cards. Where's the union energy, please? Get a few cards out. How much do you want to tell us? Energy between the masculine and the feminine. What else? I feel like there's one more in here. And feel it. There we go. 2. And they're good cards. Yeah. Yeah. I love this. So the union energy is, 6 of Wands, victory, recognition. They do recognize each other now. They recognize each other as their self in another form, and that's been a really long, arduous journey. They're saying we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. It's taken a minute, for some of us, we've been on this journey for quite a long time. Quite a long time. It's important that we continue to balance our spirituality. Swords is about, or wands is about our spirituality, and the coins is a practicality. Again, this conversation, or this energy keeps coming through, is balancing these things out, knowing when to take action and knowing when to take it slow. And we're going to need that moving into union, because there's just so much that we can create, and we're going to create, but it doesn't have to happen all at once. We've got the Magician. Magic is happening energetically already, and for some, this is already coming out in physical manifestation. Sorry. Yeah, they're a busy street today. Yeah, union energy is, magic is happening. There's epiphanies, the Tower moment, the Fool energy coming in. We got 3 major arcanas here, so this is definitely moving forward into something very magical, something very explosive, something very shocking, very surprising, very blissful, even with this Tower energy. Interesting that's coming through. Maybe it's because of these cards on either side that I'm getting like a watery energy with both of these cards, and it kind of just calms this energy down. Feeling some alluring energy. Interesting coming through there. Okay, so we know what that means. All right, we'll leave it there. So, but yeah, this is about, union is ready for a whole new beginning, ready to discover what they can create. What can they discover about themselves within the union? The Fool, she's not quite ready yet. She's ready. She wants to go forward very quickly, but she's got to get her legs yet. She doesn't have her legs. She still has her, her mermaid tail. She's not quite ready, but she's looking forward to it. And, so a lot of us may have been receiving some epiphanies lately. How is this going to move forward? Receiving the energy. We do have the 0 and the 1, so we've got progression moving forward. Love that. Whole new beginning, whole new opportunity. I'm hearing that this union is going to come in and it's going to shock the heck out of a lot of us. You're not going to realize that you're going to be sitting there one day and your divine masculine is going to be walking through your door, or picking up the phone, or showing up in a dream, gate crashing a dream. They like to do that. But this is the union. It's going to be explosive. And that's why it's important to find that balance here, to not move too quickly, and to just take things a little slow, to ground yourself often. Union energy is being grounded into the physical. It is being brought through. And you can feel it. You can feel it. Closing message, please, from the Christ Consciousness deck. Whew, that just heated me up. That Tower energy's got me heated. One more. see if there's anything else that wants to be brought through here. No, I think I'm good. Divine Feminine's learning to, doing her best to open up the mind more to receive this, this new energy that she feels coming toward her. This is about not self-sabotaging. Not self-sabotaging. Just be open to make a decision. There's not even a decision to be made. The only decision is whether you're going to resist or surrender, I'm hearing. And I find that interesting that the feminine energy is finding where they thought it was the heart that wasn't open, and instead it was the mind. Some distortion still coming through that they're clearing up. So it's beautiful. I mean, we've got it on both ends here, the masculine and the feminine, with round and round and never-ending story. Yeah, just clearing up the mental distortions. What stories have you been telling yourself about this? Have you been trying to tell the universe how to bring this in for you? That's something that's coming through. But the energy is already here. Ace of Cups and soulmates. This is the union energy, overall energy. Can't get any better energy than that, can you? There isn't anything to do. Just stay in your higher knowing, stay in your heart space, and allow the universe to bring it in. There isn't any thinking to be done. No thinking to be done. Yeshua, can I call upon you and Mary Magdalene, please? Final guidance or insight you want to bring through for the divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame collective. And the 7/17 twin flame portal day. Oh, wow. Wow. We have Gethsemane, darkest hour, strength arrives. Look at that Holy Grail. Look at that cup right there. Darkness is done. Darkness is done. Are you ready to receive it? That blessing. This cup of love. Are you ready to receive it? I'm still here in the feminine scene. I'm ready. I've been through the darkest hour. And I see the light. I feel the love. I'm feeling this is also the blending of the Trinity energy. It's a number 3 card. But around this cup, I'm just seeing, really feeling how the energy is just swirling like this, blending into that cup. Blending the energy of the masculine and the feminine and the divine in one loving embrace. Number 28, faith. Find holiness within. She believed that if she touched his cloak, she would be healed, and she was. Have faith. Getting really strong emotion. Gratitude, peace. I'm feeling guided to say, call upon Yeshua to guide you through any final darkness that you're going through. Allow him to guide you, allow him to heal you, allow him to open your mind, heal what's ever there that's keeping you afraid or keeping you in this sabotage, self-sabotage mode of where this union is required or not required, where this union is in regards to this union. My gosh, I couldn't get that out. Have faith that the darkest times are over for you. You've done the work. I'm noticing the Divine Masculine energy has 2 major arcanas and the Divine Feminine has 2 major arcanas. And the Union energy has 3. There's forward movement, there's progression. Yeah. Well, there's just so much I could say here. We've got sacred sexuality, healing, and connection. And we've got new vintage, be open-minded. Divine Feminine is working on this. Divine Masculine is working on this. Divine Feminine is opening her mind to receive this blessing. Being in her truth, in her authentic energy, being the highest version of herself, and finding where she's not and shedding light on that. Divine Masculine is looking at where he has disregarded his feminine in the past, and he's healing that. Healing the connection within himself, heals the connection on the outer. To become one. 717 portal. That's what its truth, its meaning is to become one. That's why it's my tag number, Divine Messenger 717. To become one. Not just about the twin flame connection for me, for my channel. It was about becoming one with Source, becoming one with my highest self. And that's where we move into, we come into divine union in that manner first, before we come into divine union in the physical. And it's happening, it's occurring. There are unions occurring in the physical. There are unions occurring in the ethereal. And they have to happen there first. You wouldn't want it to happen here first and then there next. You know what I mean? You want the healing to happen so the energy can come into a higher vibration in the astral realm. And then that comes in. It gets pulled into the physical realm as you raise your vibration, as you heal, as you open your mind, as you open your heart. So I feel between now and this 8-8 portal, the connection, the divine unions will finish up the healing that is required prior to their physical unions. It will be shocking, it will be exciting, it will be magical, it will be new. I'm being asked to say, don't forget that when your masculine walks through that door, that you meet him or her right where they are. Not who they used to be, not in the energy that they used to bring forward. Be open-minded and receive them in the new energy that they're bringing in. They're going to need your assistance on that, because remember, what you're trying to balance out, they're also trying to balance out. I'm going to leave it here. Yeah. I'm going to leave it here. All right. Thank you for joining me. I love you. I love you so much. Well done on the path you've traveled thus far. Until next time.